This is the new LEGO Star Wars Clone and Droid Battle Pack. Now we've all seen many reviews about this set online, but what I always like to do is ask myself whether or not this set is a waste of money. So let's find out. Now I got this set on January the 1st, traveling over 2 hours to my local LEGO store. It's really the only LEGO Star Wars set to be released this January, and there's certainly been a lot of chat about it online, especially given that it's the first proper Battle Droid set we've had in years, and the first time the Super Battle Droids have featured since 2015 in the Hailfire set, the set based off the second Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones. So set 75372, labelled as the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack, features 9 separate minifigures along with 3 smaller builds and 1 larger build. Now most battle packs, such as the likes of recent times with the Ahsoka and the 501st, they cost a ballpoint of around $20. However, this new 2024 Clone and Battle Droid version retails at $30, or indeed £25 if you're like me and you live in the UK. The minifigures you get feature 3 Super Battle Droids, 2 Battle Droids, 3 Clone Troopers and a Clone Shock Trooper. Now the Battle Droids are the exact same design as they have always been. However, the Super Battle Droids have been slightly improved since their last feature. The printing molds have clearly been improved, as you can tell from the sharpness of the curves. It clearly shows that LEGO have invested in improving the design. You can also see this with the slight change of the head. The minifigure as a whole hasn't changed, just the development over time, which has led to a better overall improvement in the whole design. And you must agree it looks much better on the eye. Now the Clone Troop is my favourite looking clones of recent times. The old Clone 3-pack command station had the exact same figures, although the helmets are different as that set featured Phase 1 clones. This set on the other hand has seen the helmets change to Phase 2 versions. In my opinion, I'm a much bigger fan of the Phase 2 design, so it can only make this set better. And then the Clone Shock Trooper is an exact replica of the same figure you receive in the Coruscant Guard gunship from last year, a set rumoured to be retiring at the end of 2024. So it's nice to see this figure being given another lifeline, especially if we are to lose the gunship later this year. Now moving on to the builds, I feel slightly disappointed spending $30 just for a mere 215 pieces. Now I know with the strong 9 minifigures, of course at $30 the design aspect of the build wouldn't be as high as others. The builds therefore are very small and have near to nothing with detail. It's definitely a set for expanding a minifigure collection, especially if you're really into clone army building and building your own mocks. Now the Tri-Droid, because I can certainly not pronounce the full name. I mean, it's impossible, at least by my standards, but it is definitely the standout build for this set. Now there have been many variants of this droid developed down the years from the planet Skako Minor, of course by the Techno Union, but it has also been seen in LEGO before with set 75036. However, this version, besides from being a lot older, it has been massively upgraded in the new release. Now I'm sure this variation is used in the Clone Wars film and potentially in the flashbacks within the Bad Batch. Not 100% sure, so don't take my word for it, but I think that's where this droid features if my memory does serve me well. Now there aren't any sticker pieces included within this set, so you don't get a crazy amount of detail. It has a great amount of maneuverability, especially within the head and legs, and so that isn't too bad. But let's face it, if you're buying this set, especially for $30, like I've already mentioned, you are buying it for the range of minifigures. That's a given really, with only 215 pieces. Now let's talk about the big question that we all want the answer to. Is this set, being $30 and the most expensive battle pack currently available, and I think the most expensive battle pack we have ever had, that's of course only including LEGO marked official battle packs, but is it really worth $30, or is it a waste of money? Well, the minifigures alone have a greater value than the whole set. If we have a bigger look at the individual prices, the battle droids are the lowest at $1 each, the super battle droids are going for about $3 each, the clones are each going for $6, with the shock trooper at this time currently going for about $10. Now I'm sure these prices will fluctuate over time, especially as this set becomes more available to everyone, and of course the more that is produced. Now the builds will surely be worth an extra $5 or so, meaning for $30 you're receiving around $44 worth of product on the secondary market, and that is on the low end right now because I do expect these figures to slightly decrease with the more that is produced. So not bad, right? So clearly the minifigures provide a good value for this set. Overall, would I say this battle pack is a waste of money? Well, no. However, besides from the fantastic range of minifigures, the builds are slightly disappointing. But you have to set the lack of detail and the overall clunkiness aside, as it isn't a set you buy for the builds. I know we don't tend to get overly detailed builds within battle packs. I thought the Ahsoka 332nd Troopers featured a really nice swamp speeder, and it was of course for a much cheaper price, so I was a little disappointed with the higher price you pay for this set. The builds are slightly disappointing, but if you're an army builder, are really big on the prequels, or even a minifigure fan, this set provides extremely good value for money. Yes, it's more than the average battle pack, but it is made up for with the quality of minifigures you do get. I think it's a fantastic set for mock builders, army builders, and Clone Wars fans, and I can see multiple quantities being picked up by many people. Let me know your thoughts. I'm stoked I got this on release date, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I can recreate with these minifigures. If you want to watch another video, I'll leave a link on the screen for you now. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.